This is the fastest way to grind money and XP in Shin Megami Tensei 5 Vengeance. I have 150 hours in the game so far, and I can confidently say you will not find a better XP guide for this game. Let's begin. Shin Megami Tensei 5 has this hidden mechanic where consecutive battles, that is battling multiple waves of enemies one after the other, gives you a multiplier. Our goal is to get into a long chain of battles and stack these multipliers. For this method, you will need only 3 things. Lowest difficulty. The game inherently gives you much more XP and money on lower difficulties. So while we are grinding, we are going to temporarily set the difficulty to peaceful to max out how much we get. Element race. Once you find a Miman, Gustav will give you an element talisman. This will let the element race demons use the skill Omagatoki Luck. This literally doubles the reward from a battle if you use it on the same turn you win the battle. Riberama/attract pipes. Attract pipe is an item and Riberama is a skill, but both of them do the exact same thing, which is increasing the chances for consecutive battles. You can get attract pipes from your demon navigator or buying them from Gustav once you have cleared the second zone of the game, Shinagawa. But you can substitute this with the skill Riberama, which can be obtained from Neja Taiji at level 30 or Shikyuji at level 32. This isn't mandatory, so if you are early in the game, you can ignore attract pipes, but please do use it once you can, because they help out a lot. Now that you have everything you need to break the game, here's the method. Wait for a new moon by walking around the map, and then use either Riberama or an attract pipe. Now run into the most crowded area you can find filled with enemies. Start fights with them, and right as you think you are on the last battle, activate the Magasui skill Omagatoki Luck, and finish the fight on the same turn. Congratulations, you now have a ton of rewards. However, if you want more, here's some things you should absolutely know. The consecutive battle passive from attract pipes stays on even if you quit the game. So once you wipe out all the enemies in an area, just save your game, return to the title screen and reload your save. This will make every single enemy respawn so you can keep farming them. Meaning even with a single attract pipe, you can do a lot more grinding than you think. And this is without any DLCs. If you own the Mitama DLC, this gets even crazier. Remember to go to options and set the Mitamas to increased, as enemies will now have a high chance to be replaced by Mitamas during these encounters. These Mitamas give ridiculous amounts of XP and money, and what's even more broken is that these rewards scale depending on what area you are currently in. So if you are in the final zone of the game, which I'm not going to spoil, you can literally make millions of Maka in just a few minutes. So yeah, like the video if you found it helpful. I make a ton of content on Atlas games like Shin Megami Tensei and Persona, so if you're interested, please do consider subscribing.